Welcome to you, my name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. Today's video I'm sharing with you my top 5 luxury purchases so far this year, 2024. I recently did a Q&A on my Instagram stories and I got lots of great questions. This was one of them and I'm going to show you the one that I revealed on the Instagram stories last. Because if you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing? Go and follow me over on Instagram for my outfit of the day, how I incorporate my luxury pieces into my everyday wardrobe, work, play, and everything else at Dales_Addiction. I'll pop it here on the screen for you. Okay, now I do have 5 pieces, but there's a couple of honorary mentions because I've picked up quite a lot of loot this year and for different reasons they have made my top 5. But as I said, a couple of honorary mentions, so I will definitely mention those as well, which will probably make it 7 or 8. Also in the middle of this video I'm going to show you a couple of new purchases, luxury purchases that I picked up on the weekend. If you remember this post on Instagram, you'll know what I'm talking about. The first one I believe was my first luxury bag purchase for the year, and it might take you by surprise, but I have loved having this piece in my wardrobe. It is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Gucci Sylvie medium shoulder bag in leopard print with the pony hair, not made of real ponies, pony hair leopard print with the aphidia strap over the top, and look at this great opening mechanism. We love an opening mechanism. I love feature hardware, I really do. This bag is a great piece. It has like a strap that I have actually added. I had an aftermarket black leather strap which allows me to crossbody this bag. I'll move to the side so you can see some mod shots there. It also comes with the ribbon strap, but I don't use that one. I just leave it stuffed in there. This bag, it fits so much in it. I have loved styling it up from the minute that I got it. I said it was for my mob wife era, and this was the beginning of the leopard print obsession. I bought quite a number of pieces, different pieces in my clothing and shoes in leopard print. This started it off. This is going to be a piece that I have in my collection, I think, forever. The best part about it was I found it, well actually Connor found it pre-loved. I found one for about $1,300. He found it for me pre-loved for $900, brand new condition. Still had all the packaging on the strap and everything. I mean, hello, how could I say no to that? And it has not been a regret. Typically when I buy things on sale, when they're bought out of FOMO, they probably don't get the wear that they should, because me and sale shopping, we don't go too well together. Typically, if I haven't already identified that I love something before it's cheap, it's probably going to be a fail because I bought it just because of the saving or the hype. So I really challenge myself that if I haven't already discovered something and love it and I'm watching it, then the sale is probably not a good enough reason to buy it. This one wasn't on sale. It was just this was just the marked price for a pre-loved consignment store. And I'll link the unboxing for you below so you can get all the details. But for $900, cost per wear on this baby is pretty low already. Now, the next piece I love is probably one of the honorary mentions, only because there's lots of goods here to talk to you about. And it is my beautiful Cartier Butterfly Odyssey stud earrings that I purchased back in April, I'm going to say. I think it was April or March. One of those. They're just absolutely gorgeous. They work beautifully with my other piercings from Maria Tash. I adore them. I think these earrings, because they are diamond studs, in for the close-up, because they are diamond studs, but they are fun and whimsical, they actually allow me to be me, but also wear fine jewellery. And to me, that's really important. I don't like buying rubbish jewellery. If I'm buying costume jewellery, it's big. For example, earrings like these from Oscar de la Renta, or these styles from Chanel. So when I'm buying fine jewellery, I want something that's still me, but classic. And I think these earrings nailed it. So they're my honorary mention. Now, I think this next piece might have come after the earrings. I'm trying to remember the chronology, and it has surprised me no end. It is the Hermes Calvi Duo. That's what it's called. She's still learning her Hermes things, in the colour Mauve Pale, which is kind of hard to see because of the light, and it is very pale, but it is very beautiful. It's in the chev leather or goatskin, and I did have a couple of marks on it where it had rubbed against things, and I literally just wiped them off, and now I can't see any trace. The Calvi Duo is different because when you open it up, instead of having two sides like this side where they're just slip compartments, it has this little snap closure so you can, you know, cover things up, put cards in and what have you. And then you also have the back side of it as well. So you've got a lot more storage. I've got a fair bit in it. I haven't swapped out of it since I bought it, I have to say. It is perfection in terms of being able to hold everything you need. Cash, you can put coins in here, and it looks pretty in my bags, and it just slips in all of my little slip pockets. So I have really enjoyed this one. I don't think I'd buy a regular one now that I've seen the Duo. It's just so user-friendly. How about I show you a couple of the new purchases I picked up on the weekend, and then we'll get to 4 and 5 and another honorary mention. The first purchases come from a local boutique called Samantha Ogilvie, and they do online purchases, so definitely check them out. I always go into this store with my guard up because there's typically always something that I will love and adore. And this particular trip, I was heading into the store to support my good friend who was visiting from Melbourne, and we're going to Paris together later this year. And she always pops in too because she loves their curation of pieces from all over the world, a lot of European designers. Anyhow, they had a new collection of Unfortunate Portrait t-shirts come in, and if you know me, you know I love Unfortunate Portrait. I love them because they are so quirky and whimsy and fun, and typically on a casual Friday at work, it's a great option to have a fun graphic tee that's work safe, under a blazer and a pair of jeans and a pair of sneakers, and you're good to go. So I got 2 work themed t-shirts, and the first one is catsuit. Now I'm wearing catsuit today. I will put like a little selfie over here, and I'll pop the picture on the website up, but I thought it was so cute with the cat with the little bikini and the tracksuit and the actual suit and the little camp cat. So gorgeous. Absolutely love this design, and I couldn't leave it there because I'd already picked one. I'm actually wearing it today. They're just a lovely white t-shirt that for someone who hates a basic white t-shirt, they're perfect for me. I have another one. I could not leave this one there. And if you know me, you know that I love other domesticated furry animals. And this one is Rough Day at the Office. Check it out. How cute is that? I mean, these t-shirts, they are on the pricey side, but they are absolute staples. I've got every one that I've ever bought, and I just love styling them up for work, for play, for travel. They travel really nicely. They wash up well. Yeah, Unfortunate Portrait. If I can find them on any international sites, I will put links in the description box so you can go check out the range too. The next items I purchased from another local boutique called MaryOns. Again, they have a great curation of international designers that we can just walk in and the hard work's been done. They carry brands like Todd's, Chloe, Rodo, Aquazura, Number 21. I've bought a lot of my favourite shoes from this store, and so it won't surprise you that these are showstoppers as well. So, French label. I've been avoiding even trying these on because I knew that they would come home with me. So the label is Lauron Deard Paris, and she actually visited this boutique not that long ago and did artwork for people who had purchased shoes, which was such a lovely touch. And my friend and I are hoping that we will be able to go and shop with her when we're in Paris later this year. Anyway, I avoided trying these on because my friend has a pair. It's a glove leather and she has hers in tan, and she said they're the most amazing shoes. She hadn't worn them at all, took them to Tokyo, walked 12 hours straight and found them super comfortable. I'm like, is that a reference for a pair of shoes? I think so. So inside we have a couple of care cards. We'll get to those. We've also got 2 dust bags. Who cares, you say? Are you ready? Look at these. These are the Angie boots in vintage calf glove leather. Look at that. Look at the vintage distressed leather with these beautiful coloured, bejeweled, bedazzled, gorgeous, amazing, like, they look too much, don't they? But they're totally me. I adore them. Now let me take the stuffing out so you can see how delicious they are. Like, oh God. I'll put mod shots up, of course. But I wear cropped pants, and so it's a lay down misère to buy more ankle boots because they just work beautifully. And I'm going to Paris and they're a Parisian brand, and why not? Imagine these, like, squishy, beautiful shoes. Imagine these. And yes, they're an investment. Look it up. I'll link them below. With a pair of cropped pants out for the day, sightseeing, then add some tights and a wool dress and a coat for the evenings. Honestly, how beautiful are they? I love them. I love. And I knew the minute I tried them on that it was going to be a losing battle, but you got to do what you got to do. Okay, where were we? Number 4? We're up to number 4. Okay, number 4. Okay, I think number 4 is my Louis Vuitton Petit Malle in the purple coral. I'll stay back here so you can see the true colour of this piece. It is beautiful with the champagne gold hardware. This bag, like, it was one of those pieces that I was just innocently wandering around Louis Vuitton with no agenda whatsoever, and it jumped out and bit me. And I went back to visit it a couple of times. It stalked me in Melbourne and Sydney. I ignored it. Oh, and then I went back to see an exotics caravan and it was still there. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I decided to purchase it, and I am so glad. This is one of those super indulgent pieces that you just don't think that you will ever own. And I do, and it's my second one, and that is not lost on me whatsoever. I've only worn this piece out, I think, once, but every time I look at it, it just brings such joy to my face that I have it and that I can wear it whenever I want. I think as we start to head into the summer, the party season, she's going to find her place. Absolutely. That might scare the bejesus out of some people going, why would you take that bag to a party? It's okay. I'll take care of her. She has a great leg strap that I can wear crossbody, so she'll be nice and close to me. But I think this lizard is probably the most carefree of the exotics that I have. That was another question that was asked in my Q&A. So even though I haven't worn it a lot, it is such a treasure. It's so beautiful. I absolutely adore it, and it has to be one of my best buys this year. Okay, we're up to number 5, and then we've got our honorary mention. I can't not mention them. I'm sorry, I can't. I feel like I've done really well this year. Number 5 is this absolutely divine Fendi Peekaboo Mini Iconic in the gorgeous fuchsia crocodile. Now, if you haven't seen the unboxing for this, you won't know that this $38,000 handbag that you can currently order from Fendi, I picked up for $8,000. Can you believe it? I love wearing it. It feels so, so beautiful. Until recently, I didn't know that if it got wet or moist that it was going to colour transfer onto white jeans. Another story. I'll make a video about that. But no damage to the bag. This bag feels to me, it feels carefree because someone else has owned it. And it's a bit squishy and it's a bit worn in. Even though it's absolutely like, you couldn't find fault with it in terms of condition. I feel so good about using it because I would never have spent, never say never, Dale, I doubt that I would ever have spent $38,000 on a handbag at all whatsoever, but especially, you know, a piece like this. And to be able to have it and wear it and enjoy it and love it like I've owned it for years and years and years is such a blessing. So many of you comment on my Instagram posts, I'll pop my pictures up here, how much you adore this piece and how it's one of the favourites of mine, favourites of yours from my collection. And yeah, it definitely, it's not, again, lost on me how lucky I am to have found and have been able to purchase this piece, and to be able to wear it and really enjoy wearing it is such a treat. Look, it started out as my top 5, and look, I just, you know, I'm sorry, there's more than 5. Clickbait, I know, you thought this was going to be over well before now, didn't you? Okay, how could I not include this beautiful mint Fendi First in Fox? I purchased this one from my lovely friend Nadia, and like, she was meant to be in my collection. She is an absolute doll. I love carrying her. I have no regrets. You guys know that I have the purple as well that I picked up in London last year. I asked myself when I was considering purchasing this, like, do I really need a second one? Because I do like to wear them, and I have to say I've loved the contrast of this piece because I wear a lot of purple, so it's been nice to kind of have a contrast piece in my collection that's not more shades of purple, because I got a lot of purples and greens and pinks because that's what I love, but there's a reason for it. It goes with everything, and if I'd have passed on this and someone else had got it, I would have been really mad at myself, so I'm super happy that she's mine. Okay, the final honorary mention, taking my favourites up to like 8. Is it 8? Am I up to 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7. Yeah, is 8. My Mulberry Mini Alexa in lavender haze, lilac haze. I never get it right. It's a metallic piece. I bought it for travel on the recommendation of Nick J. Snell because of the colour. It is just a beautiful chev, again, goat's leather mini bag that is super versatile, easy to wear, packs so much in it. I've done a first impressions, I'll link it over here. I love styling it because, as I said, I wear a lot of purple, so it brings another tone to the outfit, a little pop that's not bright metallic but still gives, you know, a different kind of feature to an outfit. And yeah, I'm so excited to be taking this piece to Paris. I love how squishy it is, and so many of you agree. You love your mini Alexas and you have many of them. I'm not saying never, but I'm also not saying that this will be the only one in my collection. That's the same thing, isn't it? So look, there's some new pieces to my wardrobe. There's my favourite pieces so far that I've purchased this year. It's been a wonderful year, 2024. I said that about last year. I think I'm getting better at being patient, about researching, about listening to my gut, about really kind of considering what I'm bringing into my collection, how it might duplicate or compete. And sometimes that's okay because, you know, you get a higher rotation, which means less wear and tear. I can justify it any way you swing that cat. But I've got some real hero pieces again that I'm super happy to be playing with and styling up, and it just gives me inspiration for every single day. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for requesting the answer to this question, and I've made it into a video, so hopefully this is better than just an Instagram post. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to pop in the comments what's been your favourite purchase of mine so far this year. Luxury purchase, remember, that's the topic. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'd love to see you back for more. Until then, ciao.